Yo. What is that garbage camera that you're messing with right now? I can't hear you. All right, I'm gonna bring this dude up on stream right now.
Hold on.
Oh my god, we still got YouTube up right now.
What is that garbage camera that you're messing with right now?
Yo.
I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah, you need to shut my stream off though.
Alright.
I got you. Hold
Yeah,
on.
I'm
gonna,
let me get some light.
Give you one more chance.
Good idea.
It's an old ass MacBook,
what year is that?
2011.
2011 MacBook? Dude,
Yeah.
this is,
It's my farting around computer when I'm just hanging out, surfing the web.
oh yeah, just gonna surfing the internet. Like, that's like, I think I saw that was on that Hackers movie, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that?
Zero cool, baby.
Hack the mainframe, hack the Gibson.
Hack the planet. I love that movie.
Let me do a screen share with you real quick, and that way you can see. So you can hear this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, so we got Sandurz on our beta test winner, and actually he's gonna be going in 2 weeks.
Good idea.
Your neck? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas next week, so.
Oh hell yeah! Where are you staying?
I'm staying. What's that? It's at the end of the strip. It's like that big one. It's the Spire, and then you can go on that ride that's on the roof, and it goes like up and down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, a Maestro has donated $5, and he's gonna get a tag. Hey, Maestro, here's what I want you to do, man. Send me a whisper in chat. Send me your email address, and I'm gonna hook you up, dude. I'm gonna try to do it live on the stream too, if I can get my wife in here.
Also, my internet's been fucking up, so who knows?
Hey,
I may be gone at any minute.
Your shit's frozen right now.
Well, apparently I did not speak to you. I had too much show.
It is a 2011. Did you upgrade it to El Capitan? Can it even do that?
I've been running the. Yeah, I'm a big fan of El Capitan. I've been running the beta for a while.
You got an iPhone watch, don't
I
you?
was fucking up today. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here on the low def bedroom cam. It's not as crisp. I'm just chilling on the fucking bed.
So what's going on today, man? Are we gonna have a beat breakdown?
Yeah, I'll be doing a little beat critique later.
Nice.
Short one, because luckily, for whatever reason, not too many submissions this week, but just been hanging out.
Are you falling off?
Remember this?
Is it falling off? Are you gonna be able to pay your bills next month?
Yeah. Oh, man, the streams is like not even.
No.
Yeah.
For
Whatever reason.
It's all that YouTube money.
This week,
Oh,
but
Oh damn.
yeah.
My stream
How's
is
it
shitting
been?
better.
So what happened with I was checking out the Group A people.
Yeah.
I was liking what I was hearing, and then Group B, I show up, no one's there.
I know.
What? That's a shame.
I actually, I'm gonna have to put you on pause for a second. Hold up. Hey, do me a favor, man. Let's just go voice, because my stream is kind of not doing well.
Okay with me.
All right. So yeah.
Oh, it must be screen share. Yeah. You can unscreen share me. That's fine. Well, yeah, voice only.
Yeah, I
We're
got
good.
it. All right. So let me catch you up. So Group B is supposed to show up at 4:30, right? Just so we can all get together and kind of bump heads and be set for the stream.
Mhm.
And Group A went awesome. Like everybody.
FYI, I'm still getting your screen if you want to turn that off.
Oh yeah.
Save your bandwidth. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, let me get it. All right, so Group A, awesome. Everybody showed up. It was really cool. Everything it went as smoothly as like a stream goes. You know what I mean? Like there's always some kind of, fuck up or whatever. So for Group B, they're supposed to show up at 4:30, and it's like 4:30, and I get two guys. I get Okay Maybe, and I get Phantom, and they are like stoked for it and everything else, and I'm like, all right, where's these other guys? And these other guys have like emailed me before, and they're like, hey, I can't wait, this is awesome, this is a good thing that you're doing, blah blah blah. So I really didn't foresee any issues, and yeah, nobody has shown up. Nobody showed up, and the time has come and passed now. So yeah, kind of thought about it for a minute. I was like, well, maybe I can give these guys a second chance and remove the competition. Wes R31, thank you very much for the follow, brother. I was considering for about 2 seconds going, giving him another chance and then rescheduling it, but that would just mess up the whole schedule, and then you're inconveniencing people. Like, I understand on a Sunday, if you don't live in the States, or even if you do live in the States, you might be working, you might have asked off work or something like that. So I can't, I'm not about to like ask somebody to do that again, because that's kind of fucked up. So yeah, so these two guys are going through, Phantom and okay, maybe they're gonna be going through the semifinals. So that's either really good luck on their part or just something that was gonna happen anyways. And but Group A is going strong right now. So
oh, it looks like you got in the chat someone who would be in Group B.
Damn, Kenshin.
But there's still the open flip going on, so
there is still the open flip. Yeah. So I knew that Kenshin said that he was gonna have issues with work. When we talked before, he said that he would. He didn't really foresee it, but he was kind of one of the dudes that I thought would show up a little bit late. But unfortunately, yeah, it sucks. But the other two guys didn't even show, so
Good idea.
kind of sucks. Kenshin, hey man, I'm sorry it's too late now. There is an open flip going on, so what we decided to do was, because there's only two, like I was explaining, there's an open flip. So the cool thing about this open flip, and I do hope that people take part in it. I really do. I think it would be awesome. I think it's a cool thing.
Win. Perfect.
Good idea.
Shasta Lowell, thank you very much for the follow. If you type B samples, or actually ! B samples into the chat, you'll see the samples. Take those, and yeah, it's an open flip, and I'll play you on the stream. Yeah, Kenshin, Group B is closed, unfortunately, man. I'm sorry. Unfortunately.
Good idea.
It is closed, dude. Just is what it is. I'll get you next time though. Group A is not going to be done for another hour, so they have 54 minutes, and that's all right. So that's all I'm going to take from chat for this second, since I got Sandurz on, and I kind of want to bounce around and look at some of the other Twitch streams while you're on. What do you think, Sandurz?
this is Chemist right now we're listening to, right?
This is Chemist from Montreal, yeah.
It's smooth. This was I did a little bouncing around. Before I found out you could get Nightbot to tell you the multi-Twitch link, I was typing it all myself. Now I feel like a real jackass having gone and done that. But yeah, I'm liking how this one's turning out. I didn't go and listen to the samples yet for Group A, but
so yeah, if
I do like how it's cool. One, especially in this group, everyone's using different DAWs. I don't think anyone's using the same shit.
Yeah.
And that's a fun little tidbit, but also nothing's really sounding similar either. So, yeah, this one I'm liking how smooth it's turning out. I like, you know, I just like the overall vibe.
Yeah, it's really cool to see someone using Reason. I mean, Reason was like my first DAW that I ever used, and it's still awesome. I love coming from like live music and all your experiences with like racks and wires and amps, and then being able to hit tab and be like, oh, this is how this connects to that. Like, I learned sidechain compression in Reason and routing everything for sidechain compression. It was like, awesome.
I think I always saw the sidechain panel. I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm just because I definitely didn't know it back then, but
yeah,
it is. I mean, it would have been the most logical place to learn it almost. But Reason, it's always fun to see because it gets. It's not like a bad rap, but it does so many things so smartly that it really should be like more popular. It should be in more discussions about like. It's just weird that it is an outlier in terms of what people use to make hip hop because it does so many things so well. Like I love the way it does automation. I love the way. I love how stable it is. Like it's got a lot of good stuff going for it.
I'll tell you why Reason isn't as ubiquitous as something like, I mean, it's obvious, as ubiquitous as something like Ableton or or FL Studio. One, I think FL Studio is more ubiquitous than anything because back in the day it was like the easiest to crack. So everybody that couldn't buy a DAW had FL Studio, and of course Fruity Loops was like my first loopy thing before it became an actual like full-fledged DAW. But Reason doesn't have VSTs. I mean, it does have VSTs, but it's all proprietary. So that I think that is like the biggest downfall of Reason. But I think Reason synths are like top-notch synths.
Oh yeah, like I think Reason probably has the best. Well, it had the best stock sounds for a really long time. It had like the most powerful built-in sounds. Like you could download just Reason and have some of the most complicated sounds. It had good drum samples. At least once they got the Kong drum designer libraries. Yeah. Like you were cooking. Like once you had Reason, you were good to go. But I think you're right. Like you couldn't easily be like, man, they use this sound to get this sound in this one song. Why can't I just download that?
Right.
Like, well, you just can't. Like, it's just not possible.
Nope.
And also, it's super hard to crack now, isn't it? Like, isn't it impossible?
You have to have it's either online crack, and if you don't have internet access, I've actually got it. I just actually found it. I thought that I'd left it. I thought I left it like my second deployment overseas, years and years ago. I thought that actually like somewhere in Afghanistan is like a Reason dongle, like USB stick, and I actually found it. I think like 2 days ago, and I was so excited. It's like that South Park episode where they got like the sword, the World of Warcraft one where they have like the sword on the USB drive. It was like, yeah. So actually, I gotta break out Reason again. I'm stuck in Reason 7 though. But yeah, anyway, so Reason's awesome. I love Reason. Let's check out. So that's Chemist. We're gonna bounce to Connie right now and see how he's doing. So he's in Ableton, and Connie's actually from North London. Used to make a lot of EDM, he was saying, and then he's kind of transitioned in the last few years into hip hop.
That's dope. Wonderful. I imagine we'll be able to hear that in his works.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like taking 909s and using them like
like there's a lot of, it's weird how the continents, not necessarily England, but like if you go to Germany, I think England's pretty much, they've got their own system of creating things and sort of pioneering sounds down pretty well, and it's pretty different from what the ways in which people in like America put shit together. And then Germany, I don't know if there's anyone streaming from Germany, but like Germans' taste in music, specifically hip hop and electronic music, is like a really, really funny version of, it's like a weird delayed, reversed, mirrored version of what we have going on over here. And they just like some funny shit. I don't know if that's a big generalization to make. I don't know if that's insulting to anybody, but
like, what do you mean? Like, do you think, is it that they're kind of stuck in a time, like a time period of American hip hop that they haven't gotten out of? Or is it just like,
it's sort of like, I don't know if it's like a lost in translation thing, literally.
Yeah.
But my German friend, he lived in the States for a long time, and he went back to Germany. He's actually in England now, so I'm curious to see how his tastes have shifted. But whenever he comes to visit, he'll be like, "Man, I heard this dope song," and he'll play it for me. And it's like it's all I can do to keep from laughing because it's just so. They just do like it's just
it's like trap music with like German.
It'll either be that, yeah. It'll be like really like super cornball trap, or just like if people like if there was a German guy who like worshipped Logic and then never learned his words, and then I don't know, it's just all these really weird low rent versions of super corny American artists, and some of it's cool, but a lot of it's just really funny.
Yeah. My brother did a semester abroad in Germany. I went and visited him, and I
mean, it's a great country to be in.
Oh yeah.
But their taste in hip hop really just cracks me up.
I think it's interesting. I think I agree with you. Because I don't think they have like a cultural background in it, so anything that they do is I heard it on the radio and I'm gonna make it. And not that
Exactly.
like I can,
exactly.
yeah. And I mean, like Hoodro Trilson can't be like, I own a cultural
Right.
but at the same time,
you have it so much more, but they just have it so much less.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like okay, I can't think of an analogy. Anyways, but yeah, okay, I'll buy it. But one thing that I saw with Connie, and you can kind of see it here, is he really. Some people sample and they sample like a melody and they'll filter out a lot of the other stuff and then add their own drums. But like I think there's a subset of people, and like Trifer, for instance, from the very first round, was a person that takes song chunks in loops in almost like a mashup way of sampling. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Kind of. I think in England with grime and everything like that, I think some of the background from that kind of comes from that. Like you might just take straight drum loops from a sample as opposed to some more traditional, I don't want to say traditional, but like in the US they don't sample drums like a drum sample. Do you know what I mean? They'll sample like a break, but they won't take like a 4-bar loop, drums, melody and everything else, and then put like another sample over it, another sample over it. I guess I don't know if I'm being super articulate, but anyways, I thought it was interesting is that like Connie lined up all of the samples and then he was like just chopping pieces from all the samples and kind of playing them over each other before he added anything.
That's definitely not that's definitely its own thing, like compared to what a lot of people do. So that's cool.
Let me upload. All right, so I really at the beginning of the stream. And Trinka came out the gate within like an hour with some really dope shit. So
yeah, I was checking his thing out, and I was really feeling it.
Let's see. All right, so doesn't look like we've got any ads to put up with on his. So let's peek in on his.
Yeah, I guess I'll like the transition's not that bad actually. I can. Oh, don't.
He just joined. My friend's doing this freestyle app that I talked about. I think I might have told you about it.
I've heard about it, yeah.
Got him in the beta in Trinka. And he was doing these freestyles that were so funny. Because he was like, man, I'm not good, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so he didn't do anything. He had it for a couple days. And I get on and check, and he's got like 6 in a row. You just go to like the feed where everyone's raps are. Wait, he's got like these 6 raps. It's this app where, I mean...
This is an app where you just like do freestyles on your phone.
Yeah,
where do the beats come from?
What it is, it's like it's where it gives you beats, it gives you different modes. Like you can spit a written verse over this beat, or it'll give you words to use in your freestyle, and you'll have like 30, 60 seconds, whatever. You'll freestyle and post it, and you can like hype everyone else's shit or like save other people's, and you can see all these freestyles, and
so it's
like pretty cool what they're putting together.
Social media,
but these are hilarious.
Dude, that is so. It's like a freestyle Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so awesome. Who thought of that, man?
My friend Sam right now it was sort of his other friend like did it as a school project, and he was like, we could make this an actual app and make it bigger.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people have had that idea. Like I almost made the same app a while back, but it's not the most original idea, but the way they're doing it, is dope.
That's awesome, man. That sounds cool. So, but it's public. Hey, Ty 602, man. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. But you can see all the freestyles. Like they're all public.
Yeah.
Man, I want to get that. It's in beta testing right now.
It's in beta testing right now. Are you an iOS or an Android person?
iOS.
We need more Android testers if you're.
No, I'm not a.
You're not. What do you on a flip phone? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on the old Motorola.
Yeah.
No, damn, I just got a whole bunch of follows, man. Hey, thanks guys for the follows. Shasta West. Shasta, what up to Brazil from America. Thanks so much for the follow, man. So you don't have an iOS thing going on?
Oh, there is one. Yeah. It's just Android is in the store now.
Mhm.
But I'm not trying to put it on blast, but I would tell you
Yeah.
they're just doing the beta through the Google Play Store, but iOS, I can get you in if you want.
Dude, send me the link, man. So you heard my bars? You heard my bars? Game of hip hop, Reddit, making hip hop, best beat producer right here. You're looking at him, Hoodro Trilson. Not the best bars, not the best rap, but best beat for sure. Everybody in chat's asking how old Intrinka is.
Yeah, Gert's right. He's 11.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
think he's I want to say he's like a sophomore in college, maybe a junior. I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's at 56 bars.
Yeah, that's what I think he was. I was talking to him the other day. It was like super noisy. I was like, "Are you in a dorm right now?" It was like Friday night. It sounded like there was
I don't know about this.
like a dorm party going on. He was like, "No, that's my mom." All right, let's let me line Stott up, dude.
Is that Logic he's running? Cause
Yeah. It's Logic Pro.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't even know, because the way I wouldn't have expected. I don't know what I thought he was running, but what I've heard from him before, I wouldn't have expected to be Logic. I don't know why.
Why
dope.
is it? Is it because Logic has a sound or something like that, or you
Just I don't know. Just the sort of because he does like sort of lo-fi, just sort of real, not spacey, but just off that like sort of groovy lo-fi, weird stuff. And I just didn't know if Logic's workflow was conducive to that, but I guess it is.
Logic to me, I mean, it's an obvious evolution of GarageBand, but it looks just way too much like GarageBand to me.
Yeah,
Like
I thought he was with the GarageBand at first. I mean, yeah, because it runs the same.
It looks the same, and
because I think, as far as I know, GarageBand is like Logic Lite. Like they literally run on the same engine.
Yeah.
GarageBand was birthed out of Logic, as far as I know.
Can you do VSTs in GarageBand?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if you can.
I used to run. I mean, I have a MacBook Pro for just surfing the net, surfing the web, and it's a 2013 one, and I used to use it for everything. I mean, it has Reason Ableton on it and everything else. But I got a PC just because I never built a real powerful PC. So, hey, Miss Trilson, we got a donation. You're gonna have to make a producer tag, just so you know. I like his beat though. It's awesome. It's not as lo-fi as all of his normal stuff, like if you go to his SoundCloud. But I mean, it's really cool. I like it. What do you think? Beat breakdown?
I was thinking the same thing. I was definitely feeling it. I was listening to it a little bit before I got on this call. And I was into it. For whatever reason, I'm just chilling on a MacBook instead of at my regular desk setup. So I just got the laptop speakers, but that's still a worthwhile test of whether or not something's good or not. But I was into it. And I agree, it wasn't as... Because I heard some of his the other day that was like super... It was like just dirty as hell.
Yeah.
And that was like the craziest thing I'd heard him make.
He's really active on the IRC, on like the MHH IRC.
Mm-hmm.
So he's usually participating in like the flips and everything else. So I'm excited that he's in the competition. I personally I think not hearing his completed song and not hearing everybody else's completed song, but like just from what I heard and my interaction with him in the past and his past stuff, I think he definitely has a shot at making it through to the Sweet 16. And
I think so too, just the quality of stuff he's put out in the past.
Yeah. I mean, once we get to that next round after November 18th, that is 1 out of 4 basically in the groups. So competition will be a little bit more fierce.
Yeah.
But all right, let's check out Stod. Stod was working on a machine, but in Ableton. So I was excited when I saw him working on that machine. I was like, hell yeah! And then, but he's mostly done it in Ableton.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't know if that's like personal preference. I think he was just using the machine as like a VST.
Right.
So.
Some people use it exclusively to like chop or exclusively
Yeah.
Or sometimes I use it just as a MIDI controller. See if I can.
It just seems like
See
such
if
a
I can-
waste to me.
Sometimes because like Machine can be. I do love Machine,
Yeah.
but sometimes the way people think and the way people want to make a track isn't in a looping. It just like never. It doesn't loop. Period.
Yeah. I mean,
That makes sense.
I don't hate Ableton, but I guess for me personally, like I look at my Machine as it's an instrument. So it's like I know a lot of people make different types of music with it, but like for me, it's like an MPC. Like, you know, you're pulling it out like you're working on that, and so if I use it as a VST in Ableton, one, it just shits on your CPU, and then two, it's like you don't need to, and Machine will do everything that I want to do, and then I just export the stems from Machine. I'm not saying by all means, like Machine is probably the least intuitive or best program just for straight like mixing, and forget mastering, you know what I mean? But as far as like constructing and arranging stems and everything like that, I think Machine is just awesome for it. And then like the sampling for me it's so like physical, you know, it's like playing an instrument that I don't get that.
Exactly. That is such a big
It's hard for me to like feel chops when I'm just arranging them with a mouse and in a pointer or in a track. I can't feel like the rhythm of the chops. Do you know? Like it's not. Yeah, I don't feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
no, I can totally. Because like sometimes I'll go out of town, and I'll go back home, or I'll be somewhere, and I like won't. I'll have my laptop, but I won't have Machine or anything, and I'll be like, I want to make a track, and then I'll have Ableton, and I'll like try and do it, and it's just not.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's some workflows, there's some like styles of dealing with samples and chopping samples where having that physical touch doesn't matter. But like for me, I like to take the chops and build them up musically, and some people they get real precise, and then they're like either they have something with. They have like a track with vocals, and they're trying to find all the spots that don't have vocals, or they're doing like micro chops. And I can see how some people they don't need the touch, but personally, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Ableton is ever gonna get like a UI overhaul, because some people in the chat are saying it's ugly, and it's sort of like I used to think, wow, this looks so dope, but like in 2015, I've been using Ableton for like 6 years. I've been exposed to it, that I'm kind of over it now.
I remember the first time I pulled up Ableton, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, no clue. And I tell you, like, I went to Ableton from Reason. So just looking at those racks, and the racks looked like racks, and the knobs were where they would be, and it was like
racks on
racks and stacks and racks. And then, but like you're looking at, but then pull up like a compressor in Ableton after dealing with either like any other kind of like compressor VST, and then you pull the one up in Ableton, and for me at least, it's like, what is this? This does not look like a compressor at all. But again, probably at that time I really didn't know what a compressor did anyway. So, but I mean, yeah, I admire people if it's like you kind of said earlier, it's all about workflow. It is 100% about workflow. I was telling this dude, I don't know if he's still in chat right now, but he was streaming last night, and he was talking about getting first of all, he was in the music channel, and he was like making beats and sampling. So of course I click on anything that says like making beats and sampling. 1 second. What time is it? All right, so they have a half hour. So I click on it, and I'm hanging out, and he's talking about like, oh, I'm just starting out, and I'm actually just downloading VSTs and downloading sample packs and everything else. And he's just kind of talking to the people in chat, and I'm kind of like, hey, so what are you working on? And the conversation eventually got to like, I'm gonna buy a push. The push is so cool. I need a push, and do you think I should get that, or should I get a MIDI controller? But and he just really wanted a push, and I empathize with him, because you see cool shit like that, especially when you first start out, and you're like, I need to buy that so I can make music. I need that to make music. That will make me make music.
It definitely happens a lot.
And and so I was telling him, I was like, if you're just beginning, I mean, a push is a big piece of equipment. You're locking yourself into Ableton, and like the commercial makes it look like you just pick it up and play it, and wow, you're making music and everything else. But I think
Like the pushes could. I've been making beats for like 8-9 years, and a push to me looks like so confusing. I can't imagine that being your first exposure.
Yeah.
Not even to mention, like you said, being locked into Ableton, and it's not as easy as it looks. But it's like it's just a ton of buttons. Like
Yeah. Like
not shit on the hardware, but that's just like that's a big thing to like expose yourself to when you're getting started. Just
I did the same thing. This thing right here this APC 40 sat in my fucking, like, on my desk when I first bought it. It probably sat on my desk for like 5 months because I bought it, and then as I was getting into Ableton, so it was like, I don't even know how to use Ableton. What am I going to do with an APC 40? You know? So it was a while before I really started using it and appreciating it, what it could do. But then by that time, I kind of, I don't know, moved on. It's nice to have. I need to sell so much shit. I should just start doing giveaways. Here's an APC 40. Here's a MIDI keyboard. Here's fucking MIDI floorboard. Yeah.
Hey, you know how you're supposed to, you know how laptops, they get hot sometimes. You're streaming video.
Oh, yeah.
You're not supposed to have it in bed or anything. You're supposed to put them on something.
You don't want to mess with your swimmers, dude. You don't want to put them on your lap.
Yeah, you want to keep it. That was happening to me. Guess what I just put my laptop on to get it up off the bed that I'm chilling on right now?
What should I
Actually,
guess?
I'm not going to have you guess.
Yeah, I don't really want to.
You'll never get it because it's a signed hardback copy of a book by Guy Fieri. I think my mom gave it to me for Christmas one year.
Yeah.
It has been adorned with the signature of Guy Fieri.
Is he like? Did she give it to you because he's like a hero of yours? Is that? Were you just like, Mom?
I guess.
I'm such a big Guy Fieri fan. That,
I mean, I don't hate the guy, but
you don't hate the
I don't
guy?
need the signature.
The guy's like
That's what
super.
my laptop's on right now, and it's working. It's working wonders.
Have you used it? Is it like his life story or is it a cookbook?
It's a cookbook specifically. What's funny is it's his grilling cookbook, adventures in outdoor cooking, and she gave it to me right as actually 6 months after I moved from a place that had a grill.
Yeah.
And so not the best timing. But
I've
you
gotten
know, it's
kind
fun.
of like you've dropped little hints in like your streams and stuff like that you're kind of you dabble in the culinary arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you doing like some kimchi thing or something like that? Like
Yeah, we're sort of on the back burner for now, but we're still scheming on starting up a kimchi company. Take the world by take the U.S. by storm. But
I lived in Korea for a year. Actually, my wife taught English in Seoul for like 4 years, and she's not Korean at all. But that's where I met her, in Korea. She lived in Seoul, and dude, Korean food is like such a huge. I say huge part of my diet, huge part of my life. But, like, we eat Korean food all the time.
I had no idea until recently, but
oh my god, dude, her mom spent some time in Korea with the Red Cross during the Vietnam War. She was a Red Cross nurse, and so her mom traditionally makes kimchi, and she always brings us kimchi. And like this white blonde haired 5'4" woman from like out in like Amish country in Ohio, would come and bring like this kimchi that she had buried in the ground, that she learned to make in Korea. Dude, we eat kimchi. I've got my 2-year-old kid eating kimchi, like he loves it. It is the best.
I mean, it's incredibly healthy, and it is
so good.
Delicious.
It is so
we're stopping. I was wanting to do not the traditional whole leaf kimchi.
Yeah.
I was trying to come up with some things that are faster and easier or less labor intensive.
Yeah.
And more appealing to general American tastes.
If you could do anything like a relish.
Batches of,
if you could do like a relish that you put like hot dogs, dude. Put like a kimchi
I said
relish on
no.
hot dogs. Forget about it.
I was pushing us towards doing like a slaw relish type
Right.
thing. Exactly. That goes good on everything. Like we were doing some tests and we were eating on like barbecue and on hot dogs and on hamburgers, on everything. It was just it's good as hell.
I'm gonna get some Korean food tonight. It's done. I gotta drive like a half hour to get it, but I'm gonna go get it. It sounds amazing.
What's your favorite dish? I'm not too
Always-
experienced.
Oh
with that,
well,
but-
I mean it depends. You can't find the good you can't find like the good shit in the States because you can't like cook it in front of you. So like the bulgogi that you actually cook, and they come out with in a traditional Korean meal. You go to a Korean restaurant, like in Korea especially, it's like your table is filled with plates and everything else, and so that way that you eat it is like a good portion of just how good the food is. But I always go with just like spicy pork bulgogi, just like Korean hot. I get it like it's literally like I want it as hot as like your old Korean grandmother used to make it. They'll be like, "Oh, you want it hot? All right." So I love that, and then I pile kimchi on top of it with the rice, and I just go to town, dude. That's my favorite.
I mean, they got some good. They know flavor. Like they know.
Oh yeah.
Just how to, because it's crazy just how a lot of it's just like sesame things, pepper,
Yep.
all the different forms
Shrimp
of peppers
paste.
and
Yeah.
paste,
Yeah, paste.
and all the gochujang with the soy, like it's crazy.
Dude,
And it's also good.
do yourself a service, and if you get into like Korean cuisine, like you have to do a fact-finding trip to Korea. It is like in Seoul, like the city is, I mean, it's like New York and LA combined, dude. It is just a crazy awesome party.
I gotta go over to Asia. Korea would definitely be up there.
Dude, Korea is the place.
I haven't
It's
been
awesome.
that far.
Yeah, man, and just the food. Like the food is crazy good. The city is awesome, and yeah, man, you gotta do it. All right, so have you heard of what do you think of Jabe? Have you?
Oh yeah, there's music.
Yeah,
Music going on. We're just talking about the world.
I
We're
know,
just
man.
talking about the
People
world.
are like viewers are just
The world of
dropping.
Guy Fieri. Jabe, I haven't got to hear much of it.
I think it's actually really good. Unfortunately, it's clear that he's not playing it from like playing it into whatever input. It's like we're not,
right.
yeah, like we're not hearing we're hearing his speakers. I think what it sounds like.
Playing close to the chest.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So when he first was kind of constructing his drum beats, people in chat were kind of like, "Oh shit, this dude is doing trap."
Mhm.
But I don't know. Then so I went over to the stream and I was like, it's not really trap. It's kind of like that like 65 BPM, but it's a double time, and it's got the trap hi hats, but it's not. It's kind of like that OVO
Right.
Toronto sound. It's not really trap, but they're pulling up the old Google Hangouts. I'm gonna have to get on that right now. I'm in one right now. So actually, hold up. I'll join theirs later. We're gonna be doing. So we're down to like 20 minutes right now, and so we've gone through everybody's stream right now. It sounds like people are just kind of like on the final stages of it. And then once they're done, we'll check out the other ones. Are you going to be hanging out tonight, or you got to get your stream ready and stuff like that too, right?
I don't even know if I'm getting my webcam back today, so yet to be determined.
What's this boiler room thing this guy did? Was it like a DJ set, or was it like original music?
They were doing. He was just having an event, and it was like he had a few different artists doing. I think they were all pretty much producers, so it was like live DJ sets pretty much. But he wanted to do a live stream of it. So instead of so it had a live presence, and there were a lot of people there. And I think they had to shut off the stream part because there was too many people. They didn't have anywhere to put the webcam. Is what he said. It didn't make much sense, but I was like, damn, good thing I gave you the webcam. But
it's gone now, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking
But it looked like, from what I saw, it had a good turnout.
Oh,
I didn't get to check in on the stream at all, so who knows? But
Yeah.
it was definitely inspired by Boiler Room, just having the one cam and then a few hour live set.
Yeah.
And
I love boiler room sets, but
there's so much. You get so much like unreleased good stuff in
Yeah.
those.
I haven't watched one in a while though. I gotta get on that. I just haven't had time. Like,
No.
I don't know.
They're in the best one.
750, please. Thank you.
What do we got? What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
Was that you? Is someone in the hangout?
Is somebody in the hangout?
The call is coming from inside the
house.
hangout.
Oh my god. Let's see. Nope, I'm not getting it right now. I'm gonna have to like get into my hangout, so hold up. They're calling me.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Dude, that shit has been in my head all day.
I know. I've been walking around just, I don't know how I'm blink. I've been singing that to myself all week. And I'd only heard the song like twice, and I was just all week. It was still
cold in here, boys.
What is? Oh, that's
Need to get some clothes.
Jave, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, who is that? It's like that is the craziest.
That's his stream audio. There's no music. It's just
No.
him interjecting from time to time. Does he know that his audio isn't coming through?
He didn't have any audio at first to begin with. I think this is kind of the dude. Get this, Jabe showed up like 3 minutes before the stream started. I had to ping that dude on Twitter, and we're all sitting there.
I saw the tweet. I was dying laughing. He was like, "Where am I supposed to be?"
I was like, dude, have I not sent out a million fucking emails?
That's hysterical.
Like, what do you mean where you're supposed to be? I'm like looking and I'm like, oh my god, did emails not go through to this dude? And oh man, thank God though. But then I couldn't believe that. I mean, Kenshin showed up. Like, hey man, I'm sorry I'm late. I had work. But like, that's two other dudes that just straight up told me to go fuck myself, basically.
They
So,
just spaced out.
I'm sorry, I just touched my mic. That shit will probably be loud as fuck. Rip headphone users.
JC's like
That's okay.
Dude, though.
Touch your mic on my Jabe. I know you can hear us, Jabe.
He's watching.
I wish I could hear his.
Alright, I'm just gonna wrap this up.
I wish I could hear his track.
We're gonna hear it though in like in 20
Alright,
minutes.
So let's just get this last little.
I think we got time to like go around to everybody else's
an
real quick.
outro.
So let's go. Where we start out? We started out with
That
Chemist, I
will
think. So
probably be, good.
see what that dude's got going. We'll do one more round, and then
Alright,
because looks like he's about finished up too. He's just playing his thing through.
So when's the listening party kick off?
At 6:30, so 20 minutes.
Also, I'm gonna switch computers sometime in there.
Yeah, actually, let me
So-
let you go, dude. I'm gonna let everybody wrap it up. I gotta actually get on their Hangouts and start collecting their SoundClouds. So,
Oh yeah, you probably don't even need me for the listening shit. So.
Not really. Hang out though, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the stuff. So.
All right, man. I'll catch you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
Later.
So we're listening to Chemist right now. This actually sounds like it came together really, really well. Ooh, I like that sample too. Alright, so I was just typing to make sure all these dudes knew where to upload it. And just letting guys know to drop this stuff on their SoundCloud right now.
I give you one more chance.
Good idea.
So I've eaten 5 pieces of bacon all day today. That's it. I'm like running on just adrenaline right now listening to these badass beats. So I'm gonna shut my mic off for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go get some food, dudes. I'll be right back. Chill out. Glad to see everybody's here. People are showing up for the listening party. That's awesome. So I'll be back in a second.
I give you one more chance.
Good idea.
I give you one more chance.
Good idea.
I give you one more chance.
Good idea.
All right. Listen to this non-stop. Let's see what we got here. Get the Hoodro cam up. See what's up. All right. Kevin, it's all coming together. Let's check out Connie.
Chance.
Coming down to the wire. We got 13 minutes. Dude should be uploading their stuff right now.
Enjoy working on a large canvas. I feel more at home, more at ease in a big area. Having the canvas on the floor, I feel near, I feel near,
See what's going on in chat. Catching up on chat right now. Accidental Dinosaur 96. What's up, dude? I haven't seen you in chat before, so just want to say hey. Just want to say hey. Oh, haha, that dude's a bot. I'm saying what's up to a bot. I was like, welcome to the stream, Accidental Dinosaur 96. Super failed. Don't click that link. I like this beat a lot too. It's so cool. Like Sandurz was right when he was saying that there really is a huge disparity between like all the different beats. That's one of the great things about this competition. 5 different producers, same 3 samples. You get 5 completely different beats that are really cool. They kind of put their own spin on it. And I also have awesome news for people in the stream. Really great news. So you're going to be able to go back and watch all of this stuff on YouTube. So I figured out a way that everybody's going to be able to do this and watch it on YouTube. And if all the producers did what I told them to and ensure that they had broadcast archived, they will too. So all of this stuff is going to be available on YouTube. At least I know some of the producers for a fact have got their archives, their broadcast archived. And I've got a way to get them over to YouTube. So there is a Beat Fighter YouTube channel that I'll link that you can find. Actually, if you scroll down, there's a link to the Beat Fighter YouTube. There's no videos on it yet, but in the next week, all these competition videos will be. And the intent is that you can go back and you can just watch the entire season on YouTube. So yeah, I hadn't told anybody about that yet. But yeah, now I am. So Beat Fighter YouTube, subscribe, follow, tweet. No Facebook status update, because fuck that, but whatever. All right, we have seen Jabe, he's wrapping his up. Chemist wrapping his up. Connie 501, I don't know if he's just putting final touches on it or whatever, let's see. Golden Girls Gone Wild, what's up? Stod, I think we've talked to Stod, and I think Intrinka is poke our head into Intrinka, and then I think we've hit everybody. We went Stod, Jabe, Connie, Chemist. Oh, Intrinka's not even broadcasting right now. We're already down 1. Oh shit, opening Steam right now. That's not right. All right, let me make sure I've got that link, and let's check SoundCloud. So I can make a playlist. So it's not uploaded yet.
Enjoy working on the large. Enjoy working on the large. Enjoy working on the large. I feel more at home, more at ease.
I think it's Stod. Is Stod done?
Enjoy working on.
Is everybody done? Yeah, Stod's done. Stod's offline. Jabe's offline. Chemist it might just be Chemist and Connie coming down to the wire. Now it looks all right. Looks like he is exporting right now, and then and then Connie's got 6 minutes, a little bit more. I think we're gonna give some leeway, so probably about 10 minutes, because we did start a few minutes behind. So. Hey, so check it out, guys. If you're just joining the stream and you are a bedroom producer as well or something like that, and you're interested in kind of taking part in this, we had Group B did not all show up, so they are streaming right now. And check it out. If you type type here. If you type multi Group B, then you can see we've got OK Maybe. It's Nods _ KR and Music by Phantom. That's Phantom. They're both streaming right now. They're streaming their these samples right here that I'm just putting in chat. And the cool thing is they're already going through because we had 3 people not show up, or we had 2 people not show up, 1 person show up late. So they automatically advance through to the next round, but they are flipping these samples, and it's an open flip. So anybody can take these samples and flip, and then finish the flip by 8:30, upload it to your SoundCloud, send me the link, and we'll play it during the listening party. So, yeah, it'll be fun. And also, if we play your music during the listening party, you will go on the poll so that we can vote for you, and you can get bragging rights. You won't go through, or, you know, if you're not already signed up, if you're not OK Maybe or Phantom, you're not going to go through. But you get bragging rights, you know. Still kind of cool. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to set up the poll site so that we can get Group A voting underway when the time comes. Let's see. So we've got that. I'll have a link here to the voting poll once I get all of the uploads done. Awesome. So got Intrika. Intrika right now. What's going on the stream? Let's see. Connie is still working. Let's see if Chemist is just about done. It looks like he's wrapping it up. So we're gonna have these dudes hang out. Sweet. So you've got this one. So what I'm doing right now, dudes, is while we watch the last bits of this, I'm just creating a new playlist. And yeah, just gonna do this. I'm getting everybody's SoundCloud here. Let's see. I had a playlist for Jabe. So I've got Jabe. I've got Intrinkas. Excuse me. And those are right now. Those are on the Beatfighter SoundCloud, SoundCloud.com Beatfighter competition. Only 2. We're gonna do a listening party here, but you know, it is what it is. You guys can go to it and listen to it if you want. So I'm just doing some admin work and making sure that I've got the poll done up. Now that I've got actual SoundClouds, their names and everything else. What is going on the stream right now? Did he freeze? Nope. Chemist is still going too. What's he got going on? This is Waterfall by Intrinka. And then we've got Second Chances by Jabe. Awesome names. And everybody's on the Hangout. So let's start getting people on the Hangout right now. That's weird. Let me get my stream up. Cool. Hey guys, can you hear me? You can go ahead and take your mics off if you'd like. If you guys are done, if you guys aren't finishing up. Cool, cool. All right. So I've got Intrinkas, I've got Jabes. That's on the SoundCloud right now. And I've got the Beat Fighter playlist here on the Beat Fighter SoundCloud. Right now, I've just got 2 tracks. Hey guys, can you hear me?
You got Stott and Jade.
What's up? Go ahead and take your mics off. Some of you guys are watching my stream. That's on. When are you guys watching my stream right now? Because I can hear my own voice. Playlist here on the Beef.
I just muted you on the stream, yeah.
Go ahead and take your. Still coming through. Watching my stream. See? That was me listening to me. It was like the worst. That's the worst. Who do we have in the Hangouts now? I've got Phantom, or no, that's not Phantom. Chemist. Do I have everybody in the chat right now except for Connie?
I'm in here, yeah.
Connie's here, man. Connie's here.
Cool, cool. And then have you guys all dropped me links to your SoundCloud?
Of course.
To your.
Mine's just uploading right now, but I'll get you that in a sec.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me pull the chat up here. Okay, so we'll just it usually doesn't take like a half hour, but we can do what we'll do is we'll listen to all of the songs once they're on the Beat Fighter SoundCloud. All of them, by the way, I'm just sharing them in a playlist so you guys, obviously will see all the plays and stuff like that on your own SoundCloud. But it's just where you can. I've just got a playlist for all this. And then once the listening party is over, I'll have a link to the voting. And remember, everybody gets 2 votes on this. So vote for what you think the top 2 beats are. And then those 2 will go on. Voting is going to end after 48 hours. So that is 11:59 on the 20th. So it's not, I mean, if you do the math, it's not really 48 hours, but it's about 2 days. About 2.5 days. So, but yeah, definitely spread the word on all your social media. I'll be doing the same thing and, all that stuff. So, the Illiest, welcome to the stream, bro. Haven't really seen you here before. So, yeah, man. Follow me. Follow me. No, that's my little bro. My actual in real life little bro. Let's see. I'm waiting for initial listen through on stream. It's fun though. Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully you guys haven't listened to it. Where are we at on uploading it? How's it going? Anybody?
Just sent it out in the group chat.
Cool. Let me grab that. Got it. All right, let me add that.
I was throwing together a picture quick.
Oh, cool, man. Awesome.
62% done.
Okay, let me add this to the playlist. So that's 3 on the playlist right now. Yeah, so I have bad news, guys. As you were all awesome and super stoked and punctual and everything else, unfortunately, Group B was not. So,
Wait, only 2 people showed up, right?
Only 2 people showed up. And so they're actually doing a flip right now. We did draw samples and everything else. But it's just an open, fun flip. The samples, you can find them in the chat. But also, I opened up the flip to basically anybody and everybody that can finish a track by 8:30 p.m. And then we'll just do a big listening party of like everybody's, both, you know, the actual Group B flips and anybody else that has them.
So if we were in Group A, we can still compete in Group B, or is it just still for fun? What's up with that?
No. You can. It's all for fun. So like the two guys, Phantom and OK maybe, they're going through by default, and it sucks. You know, like call it luck or whatever, but you know, just the way it is. They had 3 people not show up, so you know they go through. But yeah, it's just an open flip at this point. We still drew the samples, and anybody can. So I mean, you can get on the stream, you can get on the chat right now, pull up those samples if you want to do another flip, and by all means do it. You don't have to stream it either, so it's up to you. You can stream or not stream. Just at 8:30, we're gonna do a listening party.
Okay, very cool.
Oh, by the way, you spelled my name wrong in the stream, like the overlay. It's missing an N.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me check that. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, but I got it right in the Twitch.tv.
Yeah.
I did get it right in the address. I'm sorry.
What?
No, I said I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
So what do you guys think? How was it?
Like, did we get a vote too?
What do you mean?
No. We don't get to vote.
Yeah, you
it
do.
Was, it was good. It was fun.
You guys sound kind of burned out right now.
Yeah, I'm a little tired.
3 straight hours of beat making will do that, dude.
Yo, I mean, I'm not making beats, but like after every stream, I'm done. Like I can't even form a sentence. I can't, like, if you're actually competing, it's gotta be even worse. Who am I missing? I've got 3. Chemist, did I get yours? I got Jabe. I got Chemist.
I think so.
Yeah, I did. Okay, you just posted it. Yep. So I got Chemist, Jabe, Trinka.
You're still missing mine then.
Yeah.
They'll be there with you shortly.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. While we're waiting for it, we can just go ahead and listen to it. Where's Stods actually? Did we get Stods? See?
Yeah, I think he posted it.
That's the heat.
Stod, where'd you post yours? Did you link it?
You put it in the playlist, dude.
Oh no, I got it. You're right. Yeah. My bad. Let me pull this up.
So I was actually able to use all 3, like samples from all 3, which I didn't expect at all.
Well, let's listen to it, man. Let's see what we got here. 1 second. Why is that playing? I don't want that to play. All right, so Stod, do you want to tell us a little bit about your track initially, what you thought, how you made it, anything we should know before we listen to it?
I'll give you a little summary, I guess. I started on Machine. I pulled up all 3 samples, right, and I tried to get it into like all of them so they could work together in the same key. I got them kind of in the same tempo as well, so it just kind of fell into place from there. Then I exported into Ableton and did some more technical stuff with it.
Nice.
Arranging and such.
Yeah, we were watching you do that. Me and Sandurz spent some time hanging out on your stream, like talking about Ableton and Machine and everything else, watching you. But yeah, all right. Let me see if there's anything in chat about Stod. So Stod, we're about to listen to yours. All right. So here it goes. Without further ado. This is Waterfall by Stod. That was awesome.
Thanks, dude. It's the result of listening to some Metro Boomin, some South hip hop trap.
Dude, that was I didn't expect that. Like when I was listening to your stream and watching you arrange and kind of watching you mess around with some of the synths, and when it didn't sound like I wasn't hearing it in context, but I think, dude, that's like really well mixed, man. That hits hard. The 808s sound really good.
Appreciate it.
Just really like boomy, like but like a good, very rounded 808s. Like they sit very well in the mix. I thought it was great job, dude. That was awesome. Chemist is saying this bangs, and Nature Beats says that already you got his votes. Dude, people are loving it, man. All right, that was Waterfall, produced by Stod using Ableton and a machine. So it was awesome. So next up, we're gonna listen to Second Chances by Jabe. We watched Jabe, listen to Jabe through like his speakers. Produce this on FL Studio. Jabe, do you want to say anything about your beat or anything we should know?
I didn't like any of these samples.
Why not?
But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So
why didn't you like them?
Just like I'm a sample whore, and I'd sample anything, but I just don't like how those sounds work.
Yeah.
So,
was it the problem like? Was it like the type of songs, or was it just there wasn't a lot of variety, or there wasn't good quality sound?
It just nothing caught my ear sonically, I feel. So you know, I just stuck with the Future one, whatever.
What kind of beat did you make before we listened to it? I haven't heard it, so how it so it was like a Future beat, like Future bass type.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to it, man. I heard your intro. I really like your intro though. It was like the first thing that you made with that slowdown. You made that within like the first hour. I was like, that's fucking awesome. So I don't know if you still have it, but
I knew that's what I wanted.
Why dream about the future?
Jabe on the beat, dog.
you got some fans in chat, man. Whoa. Holy shit, dude. Hey, that was fucking awesome, man. I'm going to be bumping that in my... I'm going to get Korean food later tonight. I'm going to be playing that in my car. I'm not even... That was... Just, like, the talent in this first group alone is crazy. If this is just a hint of things to come, man, get the fuck out of here if you didn't like those samples. That makes me angry. I don't like those samples. Nature Beats saying bass on point.
I'm always talking shit, man. Don't worry about it.
Rename this 808 Enema. That's hilarious. Hey Jay, dude, great job, man. I thought that was awesome. You're getting love in chat. I think right now, just between the two that we've heard so far, it's like people are like, "Damn, this is awesome." So, all right, next up, we're gonna listen to Chemist. This is Chemist. What's this song called, man? You just called it Beat Fighter Group 8 Season 1. You got a name for it?
No name for it, but as long as the Beat Fighter keeps getting promoted and stuff like that, it's worth the naming, you know.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I'm like I told you at the beginning, man. I'm glad that you got to listen to this, or that you got to take part in this. So I'm looking at. I just highlighted yours, and it says tags: electronic, trip hop, ambient, down tempo. Does that kind of describe yours, or do you think that's kind of? Do you think that's a good? Those are good tags, or how would you tag yours? How would you describe the song we're about to listen to?
Just trill as fuck, man. I try to make trill shit, you know, like that's pretty much it.
Nice. Well, you can't argue with that, dude. All right, this is Beat Fighter Group A Season 1, produced by Chemist.
I give you one more chance.
Good idea.
I like your tags. Whoops. Hold on. Hold up. Sorry. Got a little bit ahead of ourselves with
A bit too keen to hear my beat there.
Yeah. We kind of got a little sneak preview, but Chemist, dude, let me ask you. Did you is it just me? Did you like pan that snare hard to the right? I was like listening. I was like going like this. Like, what is up with that?
I used I know it's cheating and shit, but I use like dynamic presets and shit like for a reason. So I mean, it might have happened, but I didn't do it.
No, I'm not, and that's not cheating either, man. I was just wondering. I was kind of like, that's an interesting choice of how you pan your drums. It's just like a hard right on the snare. But hey, man, that was cool. I thought that was like real creative use of some of the chops. I liked a lot of the vocal chops you did. Let me ask, was that laugh and stuff? Was that you? Was that your tag or like? Or
no, that's like my homie, man. He produces too. You can find him on SoundCloud, Bill Relos and shit.
Right.
Like we're all from the same neighborhood and shit, and like we always get together. And that was just like from an acapella. He did a track and shit, and I chopped it out of the acapella and like made it into a pad.
That's cool, man. Hey, it worked. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So.
No doubt.
All right, so next up, we just got a little bit of a preview, but Connie, you want to tell us about Sam Carr and kind of like your process with making it, and you know what you thought of it, how you think it came out?
Well, I mainly used one of the samples that Alan Hawkshaw Bouquet took a little snip of that Float On song, but other than that, not too much luck with the sample. But yeah, it's a pretty chill beat. Boom bap style, I guess.
All right, here's a little boom bap. Sam Carr by Connie. Sorry. Is that you on the synth there at the end throughout it? Did you program that synth?
Yeah, I played a few synths in that. Yeah.
Dude, I thought that was awesome, man. I thought it was like really good sound design with the synths. I don't know if like I was a huge fan of the mixing on it. I thought they were all
I did it like pretty quick at the end. It's not my best, but
yeah, I thought
it pretty good.
It was just like it was like so in front, you know what I mean? But I liked how it was very like it was lush. It was like a lush track. I thought it was awesome, man. That was good. Thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, and I like your drum samples on that. Did you chop that from a break, or is that like a sample pack, or is that from one of the samples provided?
No, it's both. I laid a few samples from a sample pack, chopped up the break. Shouts out to anyone who knows who the vocal sample was.
I don't know who.
Anyone managed to figure?
I'm gonna
spoiler alert! It was Jackson Pollock, the artist.
Oh yeah.
But,
I mean, I'm saying yeah. Like I recognize it, but like I know who that is. Yeah. But
I don't know. I thought what he was saying was pretty cool, so I put that in there too. But
that's awesome, man. All right, let's listen to the last one here. Got a few minutes before I got the voting poll site all set up. But next up, we're gonna listen to Fuchsia by Ntrinka. Ooh, I apologize for misspelling your name, dude. But what'd you think about all this? How you feeling about it after listening? You kind of got to listen to everybody's before yours, so are you feeling confident, or are you just kind of like,
well,
it is?
I mean, there's a reason mine's going last, is all I'll say.
All right, so you go with the bravado. I like that. All right, what'd you go for on this? What style did you go with?
Let's just let the beat speak for itself, you know.
Right,
don't need no introduction.
Hey, by the way, how old are you, man? Like don't answer that. Everybody in chat was asking. Just leave it a mystery. Never.
Yeah.
You're 11 years old, right?
I just turned 10.